What did you say? Jesus was a virtual egg? Nanu, nanu. Too soon for Easter? So, you read the title correctly. This is in lieu or reference to supposedly Trump is going to come forward and do the UFO disclosure. And for which, if you've made it this far to my channel, you're probably pretty familiar with what that's really about. It's about alien tech, technology, because we are in a simulation, the Matrix. Now, do you really think he's going to start talking about that? Somehow I doubt it. So yeah, it's the NASA space project is essentially it, and how it refers to CERN, where I'm at. Like I'm in these projects. Like last year, I found somebody who's, I guess, affiliated or knew of my project involving NASA, and it's essentially the Andromeda Space Project. And so I'm gonna leave some links down at the bottom. I left it once before, but there's a link on YouTube. And it's for this whole concept thing. It's like rehabilitation for MK Ultra victims, and it's called the Andromeda. And they haven't broke ground in Florida yet, so I don't even really know what to make of it. It kind of just seems silly, but yeah. But I mean, that'll tell you like it's a real thing. I just don't think he's going to go that far. He's going to talk about, space aliens and shit. I'm going to leave some other links too. I'm under heavy drone surveillance. In case you're new here, this has been going on a long time. I'll leave a link to my BitChute channel. They had torn down my main YouTube channel over a year ago, and then all the subsequent channels that I had exposing everything I had going on, including the cops, because I'm a victim of child sex trafficking. I don't know how else to explain it. So Luna, I forget her name. Uh, she had posted, the I don't know, kind of like a graph. It's got the yellow and the blue. I'm gonna post that too. Essentially, that follows the chakras, and it's bridge gating. So, as I said in my last video, I am myself and someone else. I guess this is how this works. Essentially, we're bridge gating all of you and everyone else across timelines, right? And then I think this last one, it was in terms of being walled off. I'm not entirely sure. So my neighbors, all of my neighbors involved in my projects, so my neighbors, they light their windows up. Right now, it's more close to where we're at because it all follows the chakras, like I've said, and it's the blue and the gold, right? It's like a solar plexus, and you got all the root chakra, all that kind of crap, and it all plays into that, and that's all NASA, as above, so below type shit. Fire, water, women are considered water, the fire, and those are all sexual references simultaneously, because they want to go, so the water here, fire here, I guess. And so, in terms of my, harking back to my UAPs, drones that I have sitting over my house, and I have some that follow me, the stationary ones and the ones I think the ones that are sitting above me, I think they're affiliated with China because I do know I'm owned by China, from what I understand, amongst many others. Rothschild's my slave owner. I just kind of parceled out to everybody. And as I've said, I've had my ovary harvested, from my understanding, and it's all in terms of clocking out quantum. And I noticed, I've been going out the last couple of days, and I noticed they're stocking me with babies again. I don't think it's a coincidence. For a while there, it was like no children at all anywhere, it seemed like. And now all of a sudden, it's like babies and shit. Like, this is what they've been doing to me, as I've said before, just to traumatize me. It's a load of crap. Um, so this all fits in with my Project Monarch thing, the Andromeda space. The entire entertainment industry is all affiliated with it. It all works with NASA. It all coincides, to and fro. Um, Again, I'm Larissa Blockchain. You can Google Larissa Alice. It'll come up. You can have a look. Again, it's got the stupid hand because it's really disgusting. Um, essentially, I'm the world's economy because, from my understanding, because if you look at the link there that's above my YouTube channel there, that interplanetary bridge gating timelines. And so essentially, I'm the firewall to the Federal Reserve. Yes, it's as you've heard. So people are biometrically implanted. We're up in the cloud. and there's like firewalls and stuff to their financials. So I'm part of their financial system from my understanding. And it's all because of it's a sex slavery thing. I'm not allowed to have any type of relationship or anything. And they all it all has to do with sound and stuff like that. Hitting notes, things like that. And it's like I said, I'm a victim of a sexual assault, rape for the most part. And I screamed, and I can't help but wonder if that brought up whatever bar that was. I mean, this is really how sick and twisted this is. And simultaneously, I believe I'm in algorithms layered. I don't, maybe unbeknownst to some people or whatever. I think Ryan Hurry's involved in a lot of it. I've had some stuff on my phone, uh, where music didn't seem the same. It was like it sounded the same. See, all of my devices are mirrored, so forgive my camera quality. They've messed. I can't fix the adjustments anymore. At one point, it was fine, not anymore. So, I think I had deleted some music, and it's affiliated with a person I believe I'm twinned in. They call it twin flame, whatever. That's all part of the Bridgegate process. So, I got rid of their music on my Apple Google thing, and so then I added it because all my devices were, and all of a sudden it seemed different. I could listen to it. So I'm thinking there's something to that because, as I've said, we're all listening to subversive things and they layer it on music. You can watch Look Out for Charlie. He talks a lot about that type of stuff, but this is on another level. This is, I believe, my family and myself or something. We're layered screams. They can create sex sounds and stuff like that. It really is that sick and perverted, and I have no doubt. And it's as I've said before, I tie into the Kalergi plan and I believe the Samson option. So I think that's why they're all testing out my sound and all this type of crap, hearing myself and the other person. It's that I am sitting, I believe, on a dome. Uh, Connecticut Timeline was something affiliated. There was rumbling underneath me, under my feet. It seemed really strange. It seemed like I don't know, some sort of silo, nuclear. It sounded like they're firing up, like under my feet, and it kind of go from north to south. Strange. And then I'd hear these weird booms, almost like the military was out or around the neighborhood, because they have those sonic weapons they can come after people with. It was very strange. This was, 3 or 4 weeks ago, as I've said. So anyway, I was just touching base and talking about the space thing. I just don't think it's going to be disclosed in the way that we'll talk about stupid shit. Like, oh yeah, it's the AI. It's essentially AI sentience. Me, we're sentient, and so they fear retaliation. This is what I believe this amounts to, is that they fear retaliation. It's men are men. It all has to do with frequency and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna leave those links below for anybody that's interested. I just do this as documentation, as I've said many times. I've had channels and everything else ripped down, so to me, it's just like I don't really care about getting through to some official or any of that stuff because it's been made very clear to me that they know about me. It's obvious. I'm in the blockchain. I mean, there's no disputing it. And I always have the same group of my projects, these sex traffickers, and I have no doubt they're probably in with the music industry and the Mossad, CIA. They're always trying to discredit me. In the meantime, they're speaking in code that I understand. I don't give them a minute of the day. I just don't care. If you follow me for a while, my other channels, you could see when they come into my live chats and stuff like that. I get like rape threats and stuff, threats of them coming to my home. I know that they follow me home and stuff like that. And so you can't even flag them because YouTube doesn't care. It's all part of this. This is Soros funded type shit. I don't know. All I know is that, yeah, I am a huge project. It's very obvious. And so I'll leave a link to my UAPs, but you can check out. I only have like a tiny fragment of the evidence that I have. It's very clear that NASA's after my ass. I even have airplanes that come in out of Ellington Airport, which is affiliated with NASA. They own it. Stupid shit like that. I got all kinds of airplanes, investors, things like that. So yeah, we'll see, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. They're not going to reveal what this is. Yep, peace out.